Hi, 143 fam. I'm Antonia. Thank you for being here. We'll be accompanied by the beautiful music of New York City construction throughout these videos that I'm doing here today to get us all super amped for our February horoscopes. Just a heads up. But I do have a few announcements to make before I jump into your individual readings. First of all, I will have already notified winners for the January readings by the time these videos get released. So make sure you pay attention to my reply back to your comments. I'm also going to be giving away 2 free readings in February. This is something I may continue to do because I've really loved connecting with you all this way. If you'd like to be considered for a free reading, leave me a comment under your video. Let me know how it's resonated with you. Also, let me know that you have subscribed, and I will notify winners in February by February 28th. Again, pay attention to my comment back to you. Even if we have some interaction early in the month, the winners will be notified late in February. Okay, a few other things. First of all, I'm going to start doing extended readings, and I'm going to use Vimeo. I'm not sure exactly how that's going to work with my YouTube channel. I think that all gets integrated, but I will have links in the description box below, so it's easy for you to access. Also, for my YouTube subscribers, I am going to be giving away some pretty discounted, like 50% off healing sessions. It's something you've all been requesting quite a bit, and I just want to be able to give a little bit of that love and that healing to those of you who maybe can't afford to purchase something like that at full price. But check out my website, urbansoulguru.com, for those details. All right, let's jump in to your February 1st horoscopes. Hi, Taurus. This reading is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising for February 2019. I will start with your general overview, and then I'm going to follow that with a love-specific spread. I'll have timestamps down below. Taurus, there's a huge emphasis in February on family, reconnecting with family, reprioritizing so that you have more time to spend with family, particularly your children. There's this playful energy that's coming to the surface. You are brushing work aside a little bit, even if that's shocking to people around you, because it's not something that you normally do. And you are doing it just to be home more, to travel more, to be with your kids. I see, if you have younger kids, a lot of silly interaction, a lot of goofiness, up late at night playing board games, but also connecting and reconnecting with older children, even if they don't live with you anymore. Maybe you're traveling to go see them, but there's a huge emphasis on your children, but it's positive. It's positive. Something happened. Maybe it was just an aha moment, but you realized that the incredible work that you've been putting into something that you are doing a great job at, it was a little too draining, or you're finding that your soul wasn't all the way happy because you're missing that interaction with your family, and they really appreciate it, okay? So going into the month, you're going to start to feel that energy right from the get-go. Steady progress is the first card out. You are putting a lot of time and effort into a new transition, or into a new job, into a new idea. You're doing a really great job, and that's affirmation from universe that you're on the right track. You are being divinely guided. Keep up that amazing work ethic that you have, but you are correct in wanting to balance that now with your family time, okay? Because that's the first energy, and I was feeling that super strong before I even started recording this for you, okay? Just zoning into your energy. It's like, wow, okay, this family energy, this is massive. No one's getting in the way of that. Even if you have to say no to some people right now, it's family, but keep working. And of course, you're going to keep working, keep going. You're about to bring something through to completion, okay? But in that process, you may have to accept that other things have to end. For some of you, this is a romantic partnership. For others of you, it is a business partnership or an idea. If you're talking to business partners, feeling out new opportunities, maybe a new company that you're going to start working with, and you had this idea, this outcome in mind, you may realize early on in February or throughout February that it's just not a good fit for you. It seemed good at the get-go, and you maybe you got to do a little bit of a trial run with them, or just further conversations, it's just not a good fit. Accept that and move on. There's something better, but that is an important part of your process right now. You're going through a process to bring something through to completion, and it may not even be directly connected. Your process with interviewing at new companies may not be connected to the project that you're trying to get off the ground, whatever this is, okay? But energetically, it's intertwining. The experiences that you have are getting you ready to put something out there, but I see something coming through to completion pretty soon. It may not happen in February, but you make a lot of headway in February. But this is the main focus. There's some sort of, again, just like that aha moment of I need to spend more time with my family. You're having this aha moment. You're having this divinely guided idea come through for you, and this may be provoked by your desire to spend more time with your family. So you're going to launch a new project, get that off the ground so that you're not stuck working for somebody else and being stuck in a routine that constantly keeps you away from family. I'm picking up that some of you travel constantly, and it's the travel. Everything's intact with family, but there's travel. It's keeping you away from your kids, and you're not doing anything wrong. You're working really hard, but there's something about what you've been experiencing. It doesn't work for you anymore. You want your weekends off. You want time at night to tuck your kids into bed or be on the phone with your children that live in other states, or be able to go travel to see them. Okay, but there's definitely this like reconnecting almost with your children and with family at this time, and you need it. Trust that. If that's what you're feeling, if that's what you're being guided to do, trust that. But this goes hand in hand. Whatever this new idea is that you have and you launch this very well could be what you're working on, okay? Where you're getting the steady progress. You're working on something very hard. The motivating factor may be to have more stability with family and finances, to have more time and abundance of time. This is a big one. This idea, this is universe speaking directly to you and guiding the whole journey. If you're writing something, if you're creating something, this is really something that you have to run with, even if you're balancing it with a full-time job right now, even if you haven't been able to step out of the company yet that's keeping you so busy and traveling all the time. You have to make time for this too. But I see whatever this is, the desire to spend more time with your family, it fuels this. It fuels even your courage in getting this off the ground, okay? But this is an important part of where your life is headed. So make this a priority too. Steady progress is being clarified by innocence. The main message that's coming through this again is children. Do you see this as a mother nurturing her child? This is also an angel with love and music notes in her wings, okay? This is nurturing a creative project. This is nurturing your inner child. The desire to be with children, it could be going inward and spending time with your inner child to heal, to rejuvenate a little bit. But for the majority of you, this has to do, if you're a parent, it has to do with spending more time with your kids, reconnecting, especially those little ones. Board games, I just see silliness, such playfulness, such laughter, silly photos that you can post online. It is going to bring you so much joy. This energy that I get around family isn't something to be concerned about. It's not a warning at all. It is really joyful, very loving energy. And that love and that joy, it will also help fuel this, okay? It's going to make whatever you're working on more successful. If something isn't working out, though, acceptance sits at the center of this reading. If something isn't working out, trust that. That's not where you're meant to be. Something's draining, you're not happy, especially if you stepped into something new recently, a new company, and you're working more hours than you were told that you were going to work. They offered you really good pay, but now you know how often you're working and it just doesn't line up anymore. Trust that. That is something it's time to let go of, being clarified by release and surrender. So let me hold these up side by side for you. Accept that, whatever that is, that role, that new commitment. It could be a job you've been at for quite some time too. But accept that it's time to let it go. There's a bigger project, a bigger opportunity that can come through. I do see you working on potentially two different things. You may have another opportunity at another company, but also a project in mind or a new business that you want to launch that's completely separate. I'm seeing two. I'm seeing the number 2. So I'm feeling two big energies coming through. This is divinely inspired. This is something, I don't think this has to do with working with a big company unless they're a big investor of some sort, but it's going to feel like you're self-employed, whatever this project is, especially if you're creative or you're writing. But this, even if it has nothing to do with the creative field, it's launching a business, a project, a service. That may be a completely separate role you take on and responsibility you take on than a new opportunity coming in. You may even have to choose between the two, but what's sitting at the center is that something also has to go to make room for all of this. But again, it's tied to spending more time with your family, your children motivating you. For some of you too, if you don't have kids, I see you maybe wanting to start a family. And so the craziness of the current job or the current position, it just wouldn't make sense. You know you have to make some changes. So if family is where, and I'm getting for the majority of you, that's where your mind is at, that's where your heart is at and your intentions. Things do need to be rearranged, and it's going to require you to cut ties with some things and to accept that something's coming to an end. For some of you, it's a relationship. A romantic relationship is coming to an end. For some of you, not all of you, but I am feeling separations. But on the back side of it, trustworthy guidance and this beautiful creative card, the angels are speaking to you, spirit's guiding you beautifully. It is being clarified by the wedding card. Now, I see for some of you, you have a bigger love coming in. You have a bigger love, especially if you've been single for quite some time. There's a bigger love coming in that may inspire you now to start thinking about family, even if that doesn't seem realistic going into the month of February. There's somebody really big that can come through for you now. But this, for the majority of you, has to do with contracts, has to do with a new partner. It's a big commitment in relation to this creative endeavor, this more... I want to say it's like a new business. It's you working for yourself. You're an entrepreneur. So this contract in relation to that, even if you have an offer separate in the field you are already working in, okay? I see both of these things. It will require some balancing, but it will be more positive even if you decide to pursue both. It will be more positive than where you're at. Or you may say, okay, really big opportunity, that's awesome, that's really positive, but that's just another opportunity that's going to keep me away from my kids and my family, so I don't want to do that anymore. But there's big commitment coming through, especially a new project, so have some faith in that. Really be putting work in, and it looks like you have been putting a lot of work into something new. Get it out there. Start to have some deadlines in mind, okay? Over the next few months, this is something you're going to want to release. I'm seeing maybe end of April. I'm seeing a lot of light around May and maybe the first 2 weeks of June, but there's work that needs to be done. This commitment that comes through, right? This new partner, this could be a fated new partner. This is very positive for you, Taurus, okay? So if this new person shows up and it feels really good and they do feel like a good fit, especially if they can help you launch something new, you got to run with that, okay? This is something that you can trust. Okay, look, crowning your whole reading is a new partner. For those of you who are going through separations, divorces, you've recently gotten out of a relationship, new love's going to come in quickly for you. You really have a lot of faded energy around family. You have a lot of faded energy around family. You have a lot of faded energy around this project or this new idea and business that you're launching, okay? This is major. These are major commitments. This is a major partner. This is a life partner if it shows up in love, okay? If it shows up in business, and I'm getting business for so many of you, it's game changing. It's going to launch a new phase of life, a new career. And this is someone that you can genuinely trust. This is universe's gift to you for all of this incredible work that you've been putting in. You can trust this person. If you're single, it's definitely love. There's definitely faded connection in love. There's faded connection in business for those of you that are already in committed romantic relationships. Of course, we'll go into this a little more in the next spread. This will pertain more to business for you. I'm also seeing maybe a really, really beautiful new friendship showing up, okay? Especially if you had to cut ties with even some long-term friends, I see somebody new, at least trying to come through. Okay, so entertain conversations with people. If you have a friend who wants to connect you with somebody that they know, just trust it and go with it. It doesn't even have to just pertain to love. Okay, this is business. A friend may be connecting you to somebody, a connection they have that can really, really launch a big project, a new business, and launch things in a really major way. Bottom of the deck here, perfect timing. Go, look at these cards that you're getting. Yeah, this is a new business for you. Go for it. Perfect timing, entrepreneur. This project is you working for yourself. You will have more success, more time with your family, more money by trusting this and seeing whatever this is through to completion now. This is really important for you, Taurus. You may have a little hesitation stepping out of more of a corporate environment and launching something on your own, but your work ethic, your brilliance, and with everything being so divinely guided, I mean, you're really blessed at this time. This is universe blessing you. This is fate blessing you. This is literally angels speaking through you and using you as a conduit to launch something really powerful and really beautiful. You can't go wrong here, but I understand a little anxiety. I'm getting a little anxiety from you as I'm channeling this. So take some deep breaths, but see this through. Even if you can't get yourself to step out of the corporate environment, still see this project through. You need this. This is going to be an answer to the prayers that you've put out to spend more time with your family, okay? Because it's family, family, family that keeps coming through. Even if you don't have a family, even if you don't even have a partner right now to even consider having a family with, this, whoever this is, shows up and inspires that that thinking. It inspires you to consider being a parent, for, even if it's for the first time ever. So this is very positive energy, but for the majority of you, it's a new business that will bring more money in, more freedom, more flexibility, and abundance of time to spend with your children and your family. Okay, but things are good. With kids, there's nothing to worry about. Things are good. Everybody's good. There's just a lot of joy for you. Okay, let's jump into your love. Taurus and love in February 2019. Taurus and love. Yeah, look, Taurus. I'm just going to hold this up again. Remember, this fated partner, right? This one, these big commitments, this fated partner is coming in very soon. You have a lot to look forward to. There's a lot of love showing up in this month. Okay, the month of Valentine's Day, the month of love, okay? But it may sound a little cliche to you, but the truth is there's a lot of big love showing up for many signs. And for you, you're no exception. Big love, fated love, it is here for you in February, in addition to the career success. While you take this chance on the new business and the new idea to launch that, it's going to align you with the energy, okay? Just that openness. It's going to align you with this person too. It's going to help call that person in if you're single. Sitting at the center, soulmate. It's a high-level soulmate for you, Taurus. This is beautiful energy. If you've been dating somebody, yeah, this next card is going to explain this a little better. But if you've been dating somebody, or whether you've been dating for a short period of time, but for many of you, I'm getting that you've been in a relationship for quite a long time, but maybe the commitment that you were hoping for hasn't come full circle. That may be the person that I'm picking up that you need to exit out. But here's the thing. This new love comes in quick. If you've had to say goodbye to somebody, or you just want a healthier relationship, not that it's even necessarily toxic for you, it just isn't really that fulfilling. You're not getting the commitment that you want, the longevity, the family. You might realize, okay, I want a family. I want to be a parent. I thought we would have children by now, and you still don't want to take those steps with me. That might be enough right now for you to say, I'm calling it quits. I'll do this peacefully, but I have to see who else is out there because we're just not in alignment. Our goals aren't in alignment, and this is so important for me. This new love, This fated partner, this person's going to come in for you quickly. I'm telling you, this is soon. You may be meeting the love of your life before the end of February. It's really big energy, and this person, this new love, is a soulmate. If you are in a committed relationship and you know that things are good, you have no intention of breaking up, they have no intention of separations here, don't worry about that. I definitely feel for many of you that current love is very stable. You may be saying, look, I'm ready for this bigger commitment with you, and your partner may be saying, oh my God, me too. This is amazing news. Let's move ahead with it, okay? It's going to feel like new love, though. It's just this beautiful, it's an abundance of newness, new energy, fresh energy coming into existing relationships to, again, that fresh energy and this new love for life. It's almost like a rebirth of a long-term relationship, okay? And because of that, it inspires the idea of having a family together. I'm telling you, I'm channeling that so strongly for you, Taurus. Okay, very soon, it's clarified by you deserve love. Look, you know you deserve love. Your self-love has been much more intact than in years past, okay? You are really coming full circle with that. You have really evolved. You've been working on inner child. You've been doing great work. That's why this higher level love, this better experience can come in. This love is coming in soon. Yes, you deserve this. Yes, you do. Make sure you affirm that to yourself and to the universe, that you deserve this high-level soulmate. This is beautiful energy. It's very playful. It's very fun. That same energy that I'm getting with children, I'm getting with partner too, is this very playful energy. Sitting at the center of this, you saw this pop, right? This is sitting at the center of this reading. The soulmate. The soulmate shows up. Oh, it's just so much life. This new love, if this is new love, you have so much fun with them, Taurus. You might start traveling with them quite a bit, okay? You may be so in love and you have fallen so deep in love that you just can't handle being away from your partner all the time anymore. And so you make changes with work and career. This may be what's fueling the change. This beautiful, playful new love. If you are in a solid, committed relationship, this fresh new energy, this rebirth of commitment and love and depth and chemistry. Oh my God, you're having so much fun with it. You are having a great time. I am seeing travel two ways, okay? For some of you, it's traveling too much for work and you're feeling like you're over it and you're making some changes. But I am seeing travel with the love, the new love, the current love that's feeling really good, better than ever. You guys are having fun. You will want to travel with that person. You're ready. There's a part of you that just feels ready to take new steps now. Everything's coming into alignment in a way that it couldn't in years past, couldn't even in months past. This really is it's a new phase that you're entering into. Taurus, let me grab this for you. Yeah. New love is being clarified. I stay optimistic, okay? You see, even if you're unsure of how and when new love can come in for you, especially if you've been single for quite a while, you have to keep that positive energy out there. You have to have faith in that. You have to stay open. Infuse such high-level affirmations, love, into the situation, into manifesting this new love and calling new love all the way in. But be open, but you have to stay positive. You have to have positive thoughts around love. Stay optimistic about your current relationship. If you've had some problems, trust that it can and will resolve. I'm seeing resolution here for those of you that have had some trying moments, but otherwise you know you have a very solid and loyal, intact love. Be more playful, have more fun. Things are getting resolved. You're stepping into a period where love will feel more lighthearted, okay? But it's good. It's a really, really good energy left. Bottom of the deck here, okay? Wow. Taurus, who is this for you? Your whole life is changing, isn't it? Okay, we're going to look at that In the extended, which I'm going to jump into. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I didn't pull a crowning card. How beautiful is that? How beautiful is this love, this true love? Oh my goodness. Crowning, make an effort. Children also comes through with this. I'm telling you, big emphasis on family here. But make an effort, especially for those of you who are in committed relationships. Respark that flame, okay? It's here. The possibility for that is here. There really is this rebirth. Make an effort to put yourself out if you're single. Just be open to love. Bottom, we have soulmate. Soulmate, okay? So let's look into this soulmate, this true love energy with a little more clarity in this fated partnership in the extended. I'm going to jump into that right now for you, Taurus. But I hope that you found this reading really helpful for the month of February. I am so grateful to connect you here. Please consider subscribing if you haven't. And I'll be back February 15th for your mid-month love reading. If you're interested in a personal reading or some deeper energy work, again, as I mentioned in the intro, I do have a special offer for my YouTube subscribers. So check out my website, urbansoulguru.com, if you'd like to set up a healing or reading with me. In the meantime, Taurus, I'm sending you so much love, so much light. Let's take a deeper look into this in the extended. I'm going to do this right now for you guys. I'll see you back here soon.